Oh boy, welcome to my YouTube channel, and you had to know today I was gonna be fired up. Absolutely. Where, oh where are the little haters who cried about Monday's video, Tuesday's video? Where are you? Because of such a bad video, a bad day on Wednesday, and then guess what happened? Thursday, we come out of the gate, bang, a full sweep. What was that, Captain Crush? I said bang, a full sweep. So miss me with your nonsense. Trust my process. All you have to do is trust the process. Everything I'm telling you guys is absolutely already proven a formula of success. Woo. So with that in mind, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these. 6 of 6. 5 out of these 6 were mentioned on the YouTube, if not all of them. Bang. Deontay Johnson mentioned on the YouTube. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris mentioned on the YouTube. All of these were mentioned on the tube. Collins and Collins. I said Collins over 3.5 assists. I said Schroeder rebounds plus assists. Collins 13.5 points. Mr. Tobias Harris. Another one. This slip right here came straight from my YouTube yesterday. Bang, cash it, 25x. Where you at, haters? I'm looking for you. I can't find you. I can't find you today. So you know what? No matter what happens today, it doesn't matter. Because I hit 6. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 25x slips yesterday. How many did you hit? I hit 6. Doesn't matter. Whatever happens the rest of November, I'm gonna be up units. You understand? That's how it works. That is just how it works, people. I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. I literally do the YouTubes. I do the live streams. I have a Discord where you can get my NFL and NBA list anytime there's a game. My NFL projections yesterday absolutely smashed. It was a home run. It's a victory lap for Captain Crush. It's like a World Series win for the Texas Rangers, except it's me, Captain Crush. I'm victory lapping all of you. I'm victory lapping my own Discord because everybody lost faith. Everybody was hating. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody thinks they're him. Everybody thinks they can be me. Everybody wants to be me. But the fact of the matter is this: rain, shine, snow, sleet, hail, summertime, wintertime, Captain Crush is gonna shine, bud. That's just how it works. Now, I say all that, and today I'm probably gonna do a donut slip because that's just the world we live in. But I'm totally fine with that because I know after a big win, and yesterday was a big win, and on top of that, one more lap around old victory lane, I had a 6K sweat on DraftKings from a $3 buy-in. I was in first place till the last 3 minutes in the big showdown contest on DraftKings, and that Deontay Johnson touchdown put me back in third. But you know what? I still made a couple hundred, and I had a sweat for first, which was like 6 to 7K, so I'm good with it. I've been preaching and telling you guys, get your Rudy Poos over on DraftKings because that's the only way you can win money in the long term. Now, without further ado, my victory lap's done. I'm tired. I'm out of gas. I'm winded. Let me get my second win. Let's break down today's slate, okay? I got 2 must plays for you today. Whether they hit or not, I don't care. I'm trusting my model just like I did yesterday. I'm trusting the process, and whatever happens, I know that in the end, even when the haters doubt me, I was almost doubting myself. But then reality hits in and bang, cash money. So let's talk about today. DeAndre Ayton, 31.5 fantasy points versus the Memphis Grizzlies. My oh my, Portland versus Memphis. I don't think it's going to be that great of a game, but let me talk to you for a second. I'm going to bust out my handy dandy notepad. DeAndre Ayton, more 31.5 fantasy points. He's averaging 1.54 fantasy points per minute with a low usage of 15, but remember, big men don't have the ball in their hands a lot, which is what a usage rate is. I project him for 39 fantasy points via my model, 34 minutes, and Memphis is middle in the pack against big men. Hear me out. Portland still has a little bit of injuries. Ayton's finally catching his rhythm. He's playing 30 to 34 minutes a night. He's in a prime spot. I'm taking his over. Again, it's an 8-point differential between my model projection and his fantasy score on PrizePicks. Whenever that happens, I will take more. Now, if it's another stat like rebounds or assists and the Vegas books align and my model aligns, well then boy oh boy, I got one pillar here, I got one pillar here, and then what are the other 2 pillars? narrative, and then trends. So remember what I said. Vegas odds, model projections, trends, game theory, narrative. This is the key to success in fantasy sports, okay? My job is to teach you these 4 pillars. Each one plays their part. This is what it is, guys. This is what I live by right here. I got it loaded in my keynote. Vegas odds, model projections, trends, and game theory, narrative. And if you join my Discord and you listen to what I say, you watch these YouTubes, I will train you in all 4 of these systems and absolutely get you better at fantasy sports. Not just prize picks. I will get you better at sports theory, narrative, the game theory behind it, DraftKings, all of that stuff. I can get you to from here to here. I can get you up there, guys. You just got to retrain your brains. You're not going to win every single night, but if you follow the 4 pillars, that is the key to your success. And if you want to get in the cord, now's a better time than ever. A lot of you that watched this YouTube video last night made a lot of coin, so give back to your helper, give back to Captain Crush. It helps me support you. It helps me keep doing these. Go to the Discord, captaincrush.net, gold package, $24.99, but you can get it for, I think, 6 months for $125 right now, which is the cheapest it's ever going to be, because the second my website launches, which is being worked on, the second my model and Vegas projections come out, prices are going up. So get in while you can, because you'll be grandfathered in. Otherwise, you're missing out. So let's get back on track. I told you why I'm playing 8. And again, I'm not going to do full analytical breakdowns on these videos just quite yet, because most of you just skip through them anyways. Now let's talk about Mr. Chet Holmgren. Now, am I a true Chet Holmgren believer as an Oklahoma Thunder fan? Absolutely not. I don't buy it yet. Call me a cynic. Call me a crazy. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Just don't call me late to your girlfriend's dinner. All right? But the Warriors, they're not that good against bigs. I don't care about Looney. I don't care about DeAndre Ayton. I think Chet can school both those young, except for Green. Green's just, I don't know what he is. He ain't a youngin', but he ain't nobody that I'm scared of. Give me Chet. Give me 32.5 fantasy points. I literally like him to go over today. Model has him going for 37 fantasy points. I'm going to hop right back over to my trusty notepad where I did all the digging. Chet Holmgren, more 32 fantasy points, 1.26 fantasy points per minute. I wish it was a little bit bigger, full disclosure. 19% usage rate, not bad for a big, but he's a hybrid big. He's not a true big. And he projects for 36 in my model, 33 minutes projection. So all you have to do, if you're curious about how I get these numbers, you take 1.26, multiply it times 33, and you're going to get over 32. There's no Shai Alexander tonight. Somebody's going to be sucking up all that usage, buddy. Yeah. Pause? Yeah, no pause. We're good. And the Warriors are 23rd against his position, which is the bigs. I'm telling you, Looney and Green ain't no threat in the paint. I don't care what anyone says. Can Looney grab a few rebounds? Yeah, but he's a fraud. I'm just not sold on Looney yet either. He goes for 12 rebounds once in a while, but then he'll regress back down to 5 or 6. I ain't scared of him. I'm taking Chet at 32.5 fantasy points. If he sells, well, God in heaven almighty, he's going to sell. But these are my 2 must plays, Ayton and Holmgren. And while I have my notepad open, let's take a look at yesterday again. One more left, because I'm on fire today. I don't care. What are you going to do? Turn it off? I don't care, buddy. Tobias Harris, cash it. Bang. Maxey. The only guy that sold yesterday was Maxey, and I wasn't high on him, if you remember. I was high on Tobias. THT. Cash it. Dennis Schroeder. Cash it. John Collins. Cash it. Deontay Johnson. Cash it. And I just showed you Pickens air yards to compare to Johnson, which is why I made my case to not play Pickens and take Deontay Johnson, and bang, cash it. And that's just from the notepad, but let's go back to the board we got today. So we got these 2 anchors right here. We got Ayton and Holmgren, the 2 big men. I love the big men. Pause. So now if we have 2 anchors, we need to get some darts. We know that Cleveland versus Indiana game is going to be highly competitive, right? Nobody knows. I don't know. Miles Turner was at 7.5 earlier. Now he's at 8. He tends to dominate this matchup. Look at this. He played Cleveland the other day and he got 12. I don't think Jared Allen is still in the equation. If Jared Allen is out, attack Miles Turner. Take his rebounds. You can take his fantasy. It's dealer's choice, baby. Roll the dice. Bang. Throw him. Hopefully it lands on 4 and 4 for 8. Psych. You want 5 and 4 for 9. Because 8 is just going to give you a push. So make sure these are your anchors, and then whatever your darts. Turner's a dart. I'm going to give you another dart. Big bad Mitchell Robinson. You can take 16.5 PRA. You could take his fantasy over PRA, because if he gets blocks and steals, which he does get around a block or steal a game, that's a crispy 3 points. The other day, I think he had 16 rebounds and 6 or 7 points. Yeah, he had 6 points, 8 points the game before that. But again, who did he play the other night when he went berserk? He played Cleveland. He put up 16 rebounds versus Cleveland, 7 the night before, but this is a trend. Bigs are doing well against Cleveland. Turner ate him up on the glass. Robinson ate him up on the glass. So that makes my point more likely to go back to Turner. Remember, either his rebounds or his fantasy score, and then I like either Mitchell, Robinson in this situation too. I don't love that matchup. I don't love Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's in a bad state right now. I honestly think they're going to figure it out, but I'm not sure what's going on there. I think they're a bunch of frauds. I don't think Dame Lillard was the right situation to help them win. I don't know why everybody was hyping that up. Maybe they'll turn it on come playoff time, but the fact of the matter is this. What I've seen so far has zero interest from Captain Crush. What? Zero. The next one that you could talk about for a dart would be Tyrese Halliburton, 41.5 fantasy. Let me check my model right quick. Yep, according to the model, I have him going for 43 fantasy points, so it's not a huge differential. I usually like to have 3 to 5 more, but I will still take a shot here because why? Tyrese Halliburton, his assist, his fantasy score, the man could be a wagon this series. A little bit of a red wagon this season, absolutely. And then we can go down here. We keep scrolling. We keep digging through this dumpster. One of these nugs is going to go off. Is it going to be Porter, Gordon, Joker, Murray, Pope? One of these fives, boys, going up. I don't know which one. That's going to be up to you. I would say Porter and Gordon are in a prime. Look at this. Red Pepper, 18 and 14. That's called a floor game. Aaron Gordon, 10 fantasy points last game. If you want to talk about somebody that's due for a bounce back, it's going to be Mr. Aaron Gordon. 26 fantasy points. I will be taking some shares of this. Remember what I tell you guys. Core plays, everything else is a dart. So that means you want to have it, you want to be overexposed to your core players, whatever they are. If you have 2 different ones than mine, that's totally fine, guys. But you want to be overexposed to them. If you have them in a 2-man, you want to have them in a 5-man. So if they cash, here's the whole key to the whole thing. If the anchors cash, okay, then you have them in your 5-man, you have them in your 6-man. That's 2 less legs you need to worry about. It's impossible not to make money. If you make 1 2-man and 1 5-man, if your 2 anchors cash, you're making 3x. You bought in for 1, so it's 2x profit. So let's say you had 5 on the 2-man. That gives you $15. Then you put 5 on the 5-man. If that hits, okay, if that bricks, you're still going to be up $5 on the day. But let's just say that hits 3 of 5. You'll get $250 back. You're going to be up $7 on the day from a $10 investment, okay? Now let's just say you get a double up. Now you're up 2x. Then let's say you get the glory 10x, baby. Then you're up 13x on the day, and you can't beat that with a stick. So that is how you do it, okay? I don't want to hear this about, oh, I took it in a 2-man, but I won't take it in a 5-man. If you like them enough to take them in a 2-man, take them in a 5-man, bro. If they sell, they sell. You move on to the next day. That's the beauty about NBA. We have everyday slates. We don't have to worry. And then we get Monday, Thursday, and Sunday for NFL. This is the best time of year. It's Christmas morning every Sunday and Monday and Thursday for Captain Crush. Let me tell you. Ask my woman. She'll tell you how excited I get about it. Now, well, wouldn't you know it? It's like PrizePicks has a hidden recorder in my room, in my office right now, because they just bumped Chet up to 33. But guess what? That's not enough. You're not scaring me off of him, buddy. I'm still taking him. Take your bump and stick it where I don't see the sunshine, because I'm still taking over at 33 fantasy points. Miss me with that bump. And luckily for me, I got it in early, so I'm still getting value, buddy. Now, one of these Nets versus the Chicago Poverty Bulls, they're going off. I like Dorian Finney-Smith. Cam Thomas, he's in play anytime he steps into the ring. Mikal Bridges, probably not going to go there. Spencer Dinwiddie coming back from an injury. I don't know what his deal is, but if you need a bull, DeRozan, listen, I said this about Paolo Banchero yesterday. He's due a monster game, and DeMar DeRozan versus the Nets is due a monster game. Is it going to be today? Well, God only knows. I'm not God. I don't know, but I will have some darts and exposure on Mr. DeMar. But I do like me some Nikola Vucevic versus the struggling Nets down low. If you want to take a shot, a total dice roll, you're like, Captain, I've got all my slips in there. I'm digging through this dumpster. I need 1-2 more picks. You can scrounge and find your way over to Mr. Voos, 39.5 fantasy score. Put him in the mix, and hopefully he gets you some coin. And with that, folks, I'm wrapping this baby up. Remember what I told you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching these videos every day. You are the reason that I come on this microphone and I act a fool and give you guys what you need. Yesterday, no excuses. We're not going to win every night. So when we do sweep and we do crush and we do hit those 25Xs and 10Xs, you need to be on the train. Because if I lose 2 weeks in a row now, you're covered because you're up 25x as long as you're using bankroll management. So if you want all the plays and access to the live streams and the rest of my community, go over to CaptainCrush.net. It's the gold package. This will get you the Discord. This silver package is just 2 to 3 plays. If you want that, that's fine. But the gold is where you're going to make most of your money and get all my advice. All right. Once again, like the video, comment. Let me know you guys crushed last night. If you want to be a hater, let me know. I don't care. You ain't getting under my skin. I got thick skin. Okay. Make sure you subscribe if you like what you saw. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad I was able to make you guys some coin. I got a lot of DMs on Twitter, people telling me, Cap, you made me a lot of money last night. I love to see it. That should be a regular thing all NBA season long, just like last season, boys. Forget about MLB. Forget about all that summer nonsense, the WNBA. We're primetime cooking here. And Captain Crush, when he's in the kitchen, miracles happen. And with that, I'll give you a salute. And as always, let's crush.